Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is my common sense. I try to keep it down and then to get into 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's very important because everything I say is fucking important. You know, I have a peculiar, strange effect upon women and also children. But of course, I never really have too many debates or arguments unless, you know, they're actually hanging around me like my wife, so I'll have to beat her and strangle her to death almost. Okay? But other than that, children are so quiet. I can make noise and they don't wake up. Okay? They get sleepy around me, okay? I think that's just some kind of energy I have on me. I don't know. Leave in the comments, just questions or answers, you put it down below. If you don't know me right now, look at my other videos to learn something about me. Okay? I'm a traveler. I'm a monk. Okay, I'm a missionary. I was virgin. I lost my virginity now like 30-something years old. I use dildos with women's pussies. I saw two pussies laid side by side in the sunlight. I think it's that's my wife from Ethiopia. She's from Ethiopia. I lived in Ethiopia for like 2 years and shit, and I know about Ethiopian cultures and shit. I know 22 words. I think I know only 10 now because I'm not practicing. Okay, but of course, I've been in a country, and I'm not a player. I'm not a womanizer, okay? I consider myself an expert, but my memory is not all that great, but I got it down. I got it down, trust me. I read a lot of psychology books, study it and stuff like that. Not pseudo at all. Someone called me that. But now, I digress. But this video is going to be about, because the next video is going to be about fat women. Here, take it. Take the baby. Come on. There we go. This video is going to be about sex after marriage. Now, it's for MGTOW as well, because MGTOW loves me, and I went my own way a long time ago, but then I realized how trifling women are. They always save the best for last. It's like 60% of guys out there who are just rejected and not even talked about. But they're going to come up, and they're definitely not feminists. They may be a little angry because they have to use masturbation all the time, but other than that, at least they're far more better looking than those ugly feminists. They're far more better looking than ugly feminists. Feminists are just wicked as fuck. They already had a lot of dicks in their past and shit, but these guys have never had a piece of pussy in their life and shit. And then they become looking pretty attractive, okay, reasonably attractive and successful, okay. That's called karma, okay. So now we got MGTOW, okay. But of course, men going their own way. That's not what this video is about. This video is about marriage, sex after marriage, okay. Who, if anyone out there, if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, or answers, you put it down below. Okay, if anyone out there, because I know it's more likely Milano to crackers getting married before sex. Okay, now I've heard a story. This is a story I'm gonna tell you right now, which you should never ever go through. This man, I seen it on Snap. As I told you before, white women are far more dangerous than black women. Okay, unless you got the good mouthpiece, you got the good dick, and they ain't not gonna fuck with you. They're gonna pick you up in jail. Okay, that's how black women are. But white women, okay, however, are the same thing as black women, except they're not as raunchy, but they're a little bit more intelligent. As this is a fact, okay? This is a basically stereotypical fact as well, okay? But other than that, okay, if you basically are having sex, what are you looking at me for? Did you have sex with someone? Shut up. Did you bleed a lot? Okay. But anyway, getting married. This is a story. I'm going to talk about the story from Snapped, okay? Snapped is on, I think, channel O. It still comes on at about 3 in the morning at night. And this, if you watch Snap, you'll realize how often white men are often killed by foreign women, or just basically Caucasoid white American women, okay, who have the balls and the guts. You never even hear too much news about women killing men. This is sad stories, but there's one story stuck in my head. Well, this one guy, Philippine girl, he talked to her for like many years. He's not really in shape guy. He's just average looking guy. Not actually below average. Okay. Yeah, he was below average. He had a nice house. He had a car. He had a little business. He was well known. Okay. So he chatted with her for years. Went over the seas and didn't get no pussy. He couldn't get no kisses. I said, what? No kisses? No kisses? No tongue? He went over there and he respected her. Okay. He respected her. So next thing you know, now this situation is when he kills, okay? But that was a rarity. Snapped is usually when women snap, okay? They snapped, okay? And that's why I was like, I thought this shit was about to be a woman trying to kill him. But no, they flipped that story on Snap, okay? So he went over there and got married to her in her country and shit, brought her back and shit like that. And he still was expecting some sex, and he didn't get that shit. But in the meanwhile, in the background, he was like she was talking to a boyfriend that she encountered in America. Okay. And she ended up getting pregnant. Long story short, okay. So then she started filing child support and all that, child support and everything as she's living with this man in the house now. Okay. Now this is the thing that mostly white men do, okay? Because I never heard of black folk getting married first and then it's having sex. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. Anyone who does that type of shit is a simp, soft motherfucker, or uneducated or ignorant. They just don't know any better. Because women have more of the hide than men do. By fact and by far. Okay. Try me, motherfucker. Try me. But anyway, he ended up finding out. He ended up getting taken to court. The mother comes traveling because she took his money, gave it to the family so they come visit to get the fucking child. I said, whoa, this girl's smart. She's intelligent. But this motherfucker snapped. That's why it was called Snap, because he went into the courtroom. I don't know how he got the gun past security measures, but the gun, that's one part. I thought they made that story up. I'm like, you can't get no weapons past that. That's court. You going to court. Took the gun past the boyfriend, walked right past him. Boyfriend that got her fucked her in her pussy. Right? Walked past him, saw him walk past. He didn't even know who he was. Okay. Went into the courtroom. Okay. Shot the mother, the sister, and his wife, his ex-wife, and the baby in the courtroom and gave himself up. I think he killed himself. Okay. But this is a lesson that I want to tell everybody, and all MGTOW or anybody who's going their own way. But if you get deep in that pussy, okay, don't get married, because you ain't supposed to be getting married. You supposed to be having multiple wives. It doesn't matter white or fucking black or Milano. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Real men don't deal with one woman who has a smart ass fucking mouth, who can't put shit down and put nothing on the table. Because the weak women always deal with those simp motherfucking beta alpha males, right? Like I said before, 70% of women out there, when they're in their prime, their youth, this strength in their youth, okay? When they hit that point where they like 18 or 17, when their youth is there and their virginity is there, they start fucking with those 40% motherfuckers who ain't worth shit. And then later on, they become fucking feminists, right? But my lesson here is basically you ain't supposed to get married. Okay? Marriage is a white tactic. It's a white tactic to keep men down. Okay, so the system can feed off your fucking system shit. Off your finances and your fucking wealth. Because men make most of the money in the world. Okay, so when women are now coming up, you know how women make it in society. They suck dick and they give their pussy up. Okay, that's how they make it in colleges. This is a fucking fact. Nobody want to talk about it, but I'll talk about it because I'm a crazy motherfucker. I was in the campuses and I saw women just disappear off the fucking campus. Where the fuck they going, okay? They sucking dick, okay? They getting their pussy fucking licked, okay? Yeah, it's a fucking fact. And I'm like, I know these bitches ain't smarter than me. I play video games. And the average person who play games is more meticulous than the woman who just sits on her ass wearing different clothes. So stop fucking getting married. Don't get married to some bitches that you don't even know. You ain't getting no pussy. I have a friend of mine, okay? He's black, okay? And I was like shocked that he traveled all the way to Nigeria and shit, but he probably hope he don't see this video. And I asked him, I said that, did you get any pussy when you went out there? Are you out of your fucking mind to spend $2,000 fucking dollars and you didn't get no pussy? Do you see my fucking face? My love. I said, how? I said, I seen my wife and I seen her father. I said, do you think I'm afraid of your Shaka Zulu father who stood like 7 foot tall? He was sitting over that door. He had a machete in his hand. Probably think he was trying to intimidate me. I said, motherfucker, I had a chicken. I had a picture of a chicken. And I gave it to him. I said, because I know magic, okay? So he took the chicken, and the chicken looked just exactly like the chicken that's fucking running around. And her father would beat the dog, and I didn't like that. See, I respect animals more than humans. I don't like that shit. Okay? There's a reason for everything. Ask me questions. What? Your dad was a great man. Okay? I don't want to talk about your dad. I think her dad deserves multiple wives, but he only had one wife in the house, okay? We'll go over 10 minutes with this. Don't get married and then have sex. Because what if you stuck it in and then she was as big as a fucking a watermelon, huge, and you was just pumping and shit. And you're like, didn't she say she was a virgin and shit, and she don't bleed, she don't nothing? And did she tell you you got to use a condom the first time you fuck your wife? Think about that, motherfucker. I'm like, how the fuck do you get married to a female without knowing the female schemes or schematics of how they can manipulate you to take your money? And that's what that story kind of made me feel like. I don't think that's possible. I don't think people get married. The guys get married to women being ignorant. I see men kneeling down with fucking diamond rings and shit because they can't find no other virgin. Or what, is she a virgin? I know Paris Hilton. I seen one of the princes or whatever marry Paris Hilton and gave her a ring or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? He kneeled down and gave her a rock this big, and her pussy's like this big. I'm like, he had to have sex with her. I don't understand that, y'all. I'm pretty sure guys are far more intelligent than women, okay, and more funnier. And I'm like, I don't get that. I don't want to hear that shit. I remember this guy told me when I used to work at Burger King a long time ago, many thousands of years ago. Thousands of fucking years old. I'm old. I'm almost 44 years old this year. Okay, and he told me he lost his Jeep in his fucking house and his wife took him for everything he got. I'm like, did you smash that shit the correct way or what happened to you? Okay, see, while I was growing up, I learned very quickly, like at the age of 19, how stupid women were, because if you be funny, you could be smart, you could be intelligent, and they still will reject you because it'll be something so superficial. I'm telling y'all good guys out there, you know it. It'd be something so superficial. You could be funny, intelligent, have a good conversation, and she'll still play little games with you. And me, I just put them bitches on the back burner because I learned my lesson. I just said, fuck it, I'm not using my real dildo, my real dick for these dirty ass hoes. But why would you get married again? Why would you get married to a female, didn't have sex with her, and then you find out that she's a fucking whore or a prostitute? That would be some fucked up shit. This is why a lot of Caucasoids be going cuckoo, crazy. They snapping shit like that. So you don't want that ever to happen to you guys, okay, right? So please, brothers and sisters of light and dark, don't do that. Okay, there's a lot of guys out there who are like sisters out there. They get so desperate and they don't know how to use their hand. And, you could work that shit out and gain a couple extra inch or two. While you big and shit, you can go overseas, get your fucking passports. Don't fuck with that. Don't do that shit. I don't never want to hear that shit, okay? And my friend who went over to Nigeria, I feel he didn't get no ass. Okay, I was like, what the? You wasted $2,000 for nothing? No fucking way, man. No motherfucking way. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome up to my page. And you have a nice fucking day. And don't you ever, if I have to give you therapy on the phone, and if you say that to me, I'm going to click. Motherfucker, you don't need help. You need to suffer in your own rock. Okay? Because I think he was just fucking pulling my chain when you said you got married to a bitch without looking at the pussy. Okay? What the fuck?